You'll have to remember, Tracy, the Colosseum is over 2,000 years old.
Yes, that's right, Bond. And many other parts of ancient Rome are still standing.
Of course, the events that took place here were rather bloody.
Well, you can be sure any such violence is long gone. Let go of her!
Now, where'd he get to?
Blast!
Snuffer! Now, what would you need with a...
Bond. James Bond Jr. No one can stop him, but scum always tries. Young Bond cuts through each web of spies. He learned the game from his Uncle James. Now he's heir to the name James Bond. James Bond Jr. Look out, he's coming through. He's got a job to do while he rescues the girl. James Bond Jr. chases scum around the world.
I wish these skeletons had stayed in the closet. And Snuffer had stayed in my net. What's this?
Did the thief get away?
Sorry, Daddy. My hero.
Well, thanks, but...
Oh, you're wounded.
Oh, it's nothing, I assure you.
Well, I'm taking you in for a full checkup. My father, the hero.
Do you want to hear something odd? The thief was Snuffer.
Snuffer? Why would he be snatching purses?
Maybe Scum hasn't been paying their employees very well. But then why would he have a matchbook from a 4-star restaurant such as this?
It's a mystery. How could you get this from that?
I'm experimenting with the abstract form.
Yeah, well, I'd say the experiment was a failure.
Everybody, this is Violet Hughes. She's the whole reason we're here in Rome.
Oh, I've heard of you. You went to Warfield.
Mr. Milbanks encouraged me to be an art historian.
And now you've made history, discovering a lost mural by Benito da Cinci.
It'll be transferred by security forces to a vault in Rome soon, but not before Mr. Milbanks takes you all to see it.
Violet, I can't meet with you now. Something's come up.
But Mr. Milbanks,
I'm sorry. I can't talk about it.
Was that Mr. Milbanks?
James, Daddy is acting awfully strange. I just know something's wrong.
Come on.
Yes, I understand. I can be there by 8 tonight. La Rotunda Ristorante. Don't worry, it will be our little secret.
La Rotunda. That was the restaurant on the matchbook Snuffer dropped.
You mean my father might be meeting Snuffer there? Oh, James, what if he's gotten into some kind of trouble with Scum?
There's only one way to find out. We'll have to follow him.
But he might see us.
Perhaps IQ can help us listen in without being observed.
Well, I'll say this much. It's the first electronic bug that actually looks like one.
Yes, it was my idea. This bug is wired for sound.
But how do you control it?
With this. You can hear everything through this earpiece. And in case you meet someone on the run, there's my special bolo pen. Oh!
Ah, to send them on a surprise trip. Good work, IQ. This is the place.
Look, there's Daddy. He's with the lady whose purse was snatched.
Now maybe we'll get some answers. I don't believe it.
What? What? James! James!
You are the sweetest man.
Oh, flowers and candy. For me?
A mere token of my esteem, my dear.
I could just kiss you. In fact, I think I will.
At least it's not trouble with scum.
What a relief. Way to go, Daddy.
That'll be all right, my good man. And now, my dear, may I get you a taxi?
You'd best be getting back to your students. I can see myself home. Good night, Bradford. I had the most wonderful evening. Adieu, adieu. Parting is such a relief.
I trust I did well earlier, madam.
Snapper!
Perfectly. By having you snatch my purse, I made myself into a damsel in distress. And that lovesick sap will lead me right to the Decency.
Will there be anything else, Miss Fortune?
Yes, Snapper. Bring my car around.
We've got to get back to the hotel and warn your father.
Ooh, how disgusting! Oh, what is this? Bond! James Bond Jr.
Hotel Paradiso on the double!
Bella Spumoni, at your service. And how? What's your name?
The name is Bond. James.
It's James Bond Jr. Now step on it.
Your car, madam?
Park the Rolls and get in. This time I'm driving.
You got friends in Rome?
No, he doesn't.
Well, someone is very interested in you.
Pump it, Bella!
Oh, if we can reach that hill, they'll never catch us.
Let's make them scream for ice cream.
It's getting out of control.
But not for long!
That's no good.
Oh, we're gonna hit the wall.
Unless something else hits it first.
We're not going nowhere.
Snuffer, shall we smother these snoops in chocolate, strawberry, or vanilla?
If madam will allow, I believe I have a better idea.
Sheer genius. This'll be my masterpiece.
More like a masterpiece.
Gordo, Phoebe. Milbanks is back at the hotel, but there's no sign of Tracy or James.
They've been gone for a long time.
And we don't even know where.
I think I might know how to find them, but we've got to get Trevor out of the picture.
So fiendishly clever. The steam comes in here, turns the dynamo, builds to a dreadful pressure, then shoots harmlessly out there. Or maybe just boils you like lobsters.
What's going on here?
Tell you about it later.
My, you are an optimist.
You won't get away with this!
Oh, grow up. And if I were you, I'd do it quickly.
Even his jokes are pure scum. If we don't get out of these ropes, he'll have the last laugh.
This is certainly beautiful here.
If only you felt more comfortable around me to tell me about your secret trick.
My dear, I just can't. I made a promise.
Then break it! Did I hurt you? Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm just so afraid you're meeting another woman.
Another woman? It's nothing of the kind. Merely a field trip to see a mural in the workshop of Benito de Cinci.
Oh, De Cinci! But he's my favorite artist. To see his workshop, even if the mural weren't there, it'll be the thrill of a lifetime.
Well, my dear, if it means that much to you...
I wouldn't want to intrude.
Oh, well, in that case...
I mean, yes, I'll go!
Oh, that's fine, my dear. I have some plans to make first. Meet me at the museum at noon.
Arrivederci, my wonderful, wonderful chum.
May I stop playing this revolting instrument, madam?
Please.
I don't know. It just doesn't speak to me.
But if I can adapt it into a directional antenna, it might just speak to James.
Oh, poor darling James. My stomach's in knots.
Well, that milkshake you had with breakfast probably didn't help any.
If this works, we'll be able to transmit a call to the listening earpiece I gave James.
Hey, James, your belt buckle's ringing.
I'll have to put that call on hold. I've got my hands full.
James isn't answering.
If only we were on the receiving end.
Gordo, that's brilliant!
Yeah! What'd I say?
By reversing the wiring, I can send a signal from James to us and trace the call.
Gee, I didn't know I was so smart.
Neither does anybody else.
It's working. Any moment now.
What's going on here?
He really doesn't dig modern art.
Well, shortly you'll all be digging some very old art. The bus is here to take us to the De Cinci. But I say, where are James and Tracy?
Well, we haven't seen them.
Maybe we better all stick around till they turn up.
No! I mean, you know these young people, always wanting to be alone together.
I know just how they feel.
I'd say it's time to blow. Keep cool while I heat things up. Or things are going to heat us up.
This is no better than when we were tied up.
Only now, we can tie up the steam.
Marvelous, James, marvelous.
Excuse me, but that won't hold together long.
Long enough for us to find the exit.
Oh, that'd be great if we were birds.
You don't have to be a bird to be able to fly.
I can't understand why my tracking device gave that burst of static. Well, if only I could stay and work on it, I'm sure I could find James.
There's no way you can slip off now, my man.
Yeah, Mr. Milbanks would know.
Yes, that's occurred to me. That's why I've been working on a bit of a self-portrait.
Oh, they'll never buy it.
Just close ranks and do all the talking.
All smiles at the thought of seeing the Dichinsi, eh, my boy?
Yeah, he's walking on air.
Museum dead ahead. Below.
James, where have you been?
Having a hard time.
IQ, where's my father?
Oh, everybody's gone to see the Dichinsi.
And that's giving us a major problem.
Won't be long now.
Oh, I can almost taste it.
Well, IQ, you and Phoebe certainly look cozy. What's going on between you two, hmm?
We won't dignify that with an answer.
Ah, young love.
It's no use. Your father didn't leave any clues to the location of Dichinsi's workshop.
And without clues, how can we figure out where he's taken Misfortune?
I still can't understand why my equipment couldn't trace you.
What does it matter? We're here now.
Well, it's almost as though a stronger signal was jamming it.
IQ, that's it. It happened when Misfortune came in, right?
Yes, of course.
What? What?
Misfortune must be wearing a homing device, so Snuffer can track her to the Dichinsi, and so can we.
Bellissimo spumone, at your service.
Welcome to the Frascati Galleria.
Who would have suspected Dichinsi would like to shop?
When they were expanding the mall, they opened up a hidden underground workshop.
Golly!
Hey, come back here.
What was that?
The mountain has been threatening to erupt, so we had to move our schedule up to safeguard the mural. It's been crated to be taken to the vault. You won't be able to see it, but you can inspect the Dichinsi inventions.
Don't be disappointed, my dear.
Oh, I'm not.
Is it another tremor?
No! It's all mine!
My dear Allison, what are you saying? And your voice.
The name is Misfortune.
What?
You're not going anywhere.
Get down!
It's okay, he just had a flap.
I've got to see where they're going. Mr. Milbanks, no!
Why, darling, volunteering to be a hostage? How thoughtful!
We're really close now.
You said it. There they are.
How can you do this to me after all we've meant to each other?
Hey, take a look at his watch.
We can't get these beams up.
What about the mural?
Don't worry, it's grounded.
On the other hand, maybe you should worry.
I've got an idea. Or I should say, Dichinsi does.
We'll drop you off at the volcano, darling. I can see myself home.
It's Bob. James Bob. Junior.
Again, I'll clip his wings for good!
Grab hold, sir.
Oh, that's nothing.
What?
You know, my pet, I just can't decide where to put it.
May I suggest the garbage man?
Let me show you a real masterpiece.
Well, really, I wouldn't say it's that good.
Wow, Trevor, you've really improved.
But that's not my mural.
Of course not. It's the Da Vinci. But how did it get here?
When I learned that a chintzy was to be created up early, I couldn't stand the thought of my lady friend being disappointed. So I arranged with Violet to switch it temporarily.
Since Violet was in charge of uncrating the mural once it got to Rome, she could switch it back before anything wrong was discovered.
Oh, congratulations, Daddy. You saved the Da Vinci.
And young Mr. Bond saved me.
The debt is all mine, sir. You taught me to value works of beauty.
James, however do you manage it?
It's an art.